Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. A very warm welcome, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, and rooting for Sushant, Disha, Jia, and many more. Uh, आज का ये वाला open mic, it's gonna be candid, honest, of course, last one for the year. Um, इसलिए मैंने StreamYard का लिंक पिन कर दिया है. Anybody who wants to join any moment, they can join. Let's keep it uh, a little cleaner. Last hai, isliye we will be very mindful of what we say, how we say it, and we'll make sure okay, we get into the next year with a lot of positivity, with a lot of honesty, with a lot of fire around all these different movements running, जिनका premise सिर्फ सुशांत सिंह राजपूत है, जिसका बेसिस सिर्फ सुशांत सिंह राजपूत को जस्टिस दिलाना है. A lot of things have been happening in the last few days, and उनके बारे में obviously जितनी बात की जाए कम है, but more importantly बहुत सारी चीज़ें बाहर आ रही हैं, बहुत ही सारी चीज़ें बाहर आ रही हैं और हो रही हैं. मैं आप सबके obviously messages भी साथ साथ I'll try to make sure. Hello मैं पढ़ लूँ. Hi Gloria, hello Nazneen, hello Sayukta, safe travels, hello Masuji, hello, hi Judy, hello Hetalji, hello Ash. हमारे भारत के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जिसके कंधे पर भारत की जिम्मेदारी है, अपनी माँ को प्रति टूट प्रेम दिखता है. दूसरे खान जो 64 के उठकर राइट. आज हमने ये अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही न्यूज़ सुनी. Our Prime Minister नरेंद्र मोदी, उनकी मदर की डेथ हो गई. She was 100. Um, uh, she led a full life, and I'm sure she must have been very proud to see what uh, her son has been able to accomplish. So uh, उनकी आत्मा के लिए चट चट नमन. It's very sad whenever we hear such news. So सबसे पहले तो उन्हीं को हम श्रद्धांजलि देंगे. And also we heard about Pele, the legend is also left this planet. So Pele के लिए भी prayers and regards to his family, who had been posting a lot of pictures lately, even from the hospital bed. तो उनके लिए भी. और अभी अभी मुझे पता चला था कि एक हालांकि हम उन ऐसे लोगों को प्रमोट तो नहीं करते, बट फिर भी ऋषभ पंत, इंडियन क्रिकेटर, he also met with a very kind of an ugly accident. उसकी कार तो पूरी जल चुकी है, and he's come out with some burns, some injuries. माथे पे भी खून दिख रहा था, पीठ पे भी बहुत सारे I think burn marks. So I don't know what's happened. I hope ये भी कोई अंडरवर्ल्ड का काम ना हो, but that's another thing which I just observed. Hello Lalita ji, good to see you after a long time. Hello Ayush, hello Amit ji. And yes, तो जैसे कि मैंने कहा, this is an open mic. Anybody can come anytime and share what they feel, what they witnessed in the last 1 year. Your good, bad, ugly memories. And of course, around this movement, बहुत कुछ हुआ है. He was thinking. Yeah. Hello, Paji. Hope you're doing well. And पता नहीं किधर बारे सोच रहे होना है, but it looks very nasty, very nasty. I saw the pictures. And the entire car, I think it was a Mercedes which got burned. पूरी की पूरी कार खत्म हो गई है, and I'm sure he would be lucky to survive such an accident. So yeah, so पिछले साल का अगर मैं बात करूं, पुरानी बातों से पहले तो the recent most events that have happened, चाहे वो hello Raj, hello, कैसे हो, hope everything is good, and yeah, safe travels as well, संयुक्ता. रिसेंटली जो हुआ है, जो हम सब ने सुना देखा, हेलो प्रियंका, अ, सबसे पहली बात और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत केस के अंदर अ, हम लोग बहुत देर से 2.5 years हो चुके हैं, एक्चुअली 2.6 years, and still no updates, no closure, no response from CBI or any other agency as well. But off late, in the last 2 to 3 weeks, कुछ डेवलपमेंट्स ऐसी हो रही हैं। शुरुआत से हम कहते आए हैं, बहुत सारे लोग कहते आए हैं, इवन मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया में भी ये बात होती रही है कि देर इज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग कनेक्शन बिटवीन दिशा सालियन केस एंड सुशांत सिंह राजपूत मर्डर केस। एंड उस चीज़ को बहुत सारे मीडिया चैनल्स ने, मिनिस्टर्स ने उस टॉपिक को उठाया। एक साल क्या, 2.5 साल से चल रहा है। They have been putting, fingers on a lot of people, but nobody is coming out with evidences. Uh, but with the formation of SIT in Disha Salian case, absolutely something will come out. That's my, gut feeling. But at the same time, जिस तरह से पहले भी हुआ है, it won't be a surprise that एक बार फिर से ये एक गिमिक की तरह प्ले किया हो. But uh, honest to God, I really want to believe. I really want to uh, have that faith, keep that faith in these agencies. जो SIT फॉर्म होगी उसके लोगों के ऊपर, ministers who are actually trying to get a closure or justice for Sushant and Disha. बहुत बड़े बड़े नाम हमने इस पूरे दिशा सालियन मर्डर केस में भी सुने हैं हमने. And it's time now that everything comes out with facts, with evidences, with proofs. सुशांत के केस में हमने देखा है किस तरह से उसकी फैमिली शुरुआत से इसके अंदर मर्डर का एंगल देख रही हैं. They have been suspecting foul play by a lot of people, agencies as well. मुंबई पुलिस ने जिस तरह से एविडेंसेस के साथ छेड़छाड़ की, जिस तरह से वो लेके जा रहे थे, जिस तरह से उन्होंने पिकनिक स्पॉट बना दिया, it was absolutely absurd to even see it on our camera, on our videos. वो जो टीवी चैनल्स ने कैप्चर किया था. But at the same time, there are so many other evidences that have actually been captured, should have been captured by the agencies. जो सीन रिक्रिएट हुए हैं उनके बारे में भी it is very important that the officials are able to nab those people, especially people who were there, उस घर में थे 13th को 14th को, who claimed to have seen Sushant's body hanging. So बहुत ज़रूरी है ये सब कुछ कैप्चर करना उन लोगों के नार्को टेस्ट के लिए. I think there should be a greater push by even the politicians, not only just the family but also the politicians. And then the most important aspect, कि अब इतने टाइम के बाद at least there needs to be some kind of an update, some kind of a report by CBI, if not to us, if not in public domain, but at least to the family of Sushant, telling them where exactly they are, what exactly has happened, what exactly do they know, and how much more time will they take to give a closure. So ये सारी चीज़ें होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हैं. It is very very pertinent that there are big names, Bollywood से, politics से, and whatnot. They're all involved in this murder case. SIT की जो फॉर्मेशन हुई है दिशा के केस के अंदर, वहाँ पर भी बहुत बड़े बड़े नाम सुनने को आए हैं. And it is really really important that we get these names out with evidences, with proofs, and we get a closure. बिल्कुल सही कहा. और जैसे मैंने कहा, anybody can join. So I see Judy, I think, joined. So hello, Judy.
Hello, Arun. Hello, everybody in the chat room. It's nice to be here on your platform the year ending. So we made it this year too, and we are still going strong where Sushant's justice is concerned. Uh, I know that you yourself have faced a lot in this year, and along with you, there are so many other warriors who have gone through, um, lots of allegations, lots of maligning, and they have taken that in stride only for Sushant. So kudos to all of you. I would like to name
Us.
few along with you. There, I can on top of the list, and I'm sorry if I forget some, but top of the list, like there is Sonal, there is Chetali, there are so many others on, Rudra, so many who have gone through um, so much and have still stood firm, especially you, Varun, with everything you have not given up, and that's really admirable. And I'm pretty sure that's only for Sushant, and Sushant being the guiding star, he's guiding each one of us, in that direction. 2.5 years is not a small time, we will still keep going, however long it may take to get justice. But my only concern, worry when I see this, I'm very happy that to see that, somewhere when we think, there is a saying, right? When all doors are closed, God opens a window, so, and I truly believe miracles happen every day. That's the thing. There is no coincidences in life. And this person who came in front, um, I don't know whether whether his conscience was hitting him, or whether God's angels only pushed him to come forward. And he has come now. And I also heard the news that CBI is going to take his recording. The only thing is, I don't want CBI to only take this recording and have this witness and just sit on it. That's the thing. And then another year rolls by. It We need action on it, I know the procedure is, they have a different type of procedures of analyzing the witness and how whatever things, but you can't keep on taking one year for one witness comes forward, and then, because we know how these the criminals have slipped away, in different directions. So it's now high time, CBI also moves into action. We need some, seeing some of them interrogated, the ones who have got out of bail, the ones who have gone off, especially the servants of Sushant's. We need them, rounded up again. So we need action from CBI. So we can't just be happy, or this witness came and now CBI is taking. Yes, great, fine, yeah, it's a good move, we are happy, but then everything has to start with CBI needs to move forward. They can't just, we can't just wait for another year to roll by and say, oh, the witness came, now procedure is started, and then the same story goes on and on and again. No, we don't want the same story again now. We want some different things happening, we want to see some improvements, something happening in the justice for Sushant. I was watching Pradeep Bhandari's, he has done a couple of YouTube videos on, along with Priyanka ji, and I was watching a couple of them, and I was reading the comments in mostly in the comment sections, and there were some who were saying, you know, oh, who has got justice? Did Divya Bharti get justice? Did this one get justice? Did that one get justice? So you guys won't even get J of justice for Sushant. So we are not here for J of justice for Sushant. We are here for the full justice of Sushant. You know, we don't want only J, or we don't want only U or only S. We want the whole justice, the whole everything. We are going to take it. We won't take only a little bit.
Absolutely.
So that is it. I just wanted to comment, and I know Sayukta can't see my messages. I want to say hello to Sayukta. Sayukta, have safe travels, and wishing everyone a very happy new year. and hope this year closes peacefully and the next year is blessed and peaceful, and we get everybody gets what they want, and we get justice for Sushant. That's the thing. At least we see something happening, in that direction, where we see progress in that direction. That's all I pray, Varun. And you stay blessed, and wishing you the best for everything you do in life, Varun. Take care.
Thank you so much, Judy. बहुत कुछ आपने बात की, and I really appreciate your blessings, love, support, and your sentiments around Sushant. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं, who have been here throughout. They once say they have been fighting for Sushant, but uh, some have already left. Some are maybe on the verge of leaving, but there are few who have stuck the ground, and they continue to do whatever they can in their own way capacity. So thank you for that. But at the same time, I think आपने वो बहुत सही कहा कि जे या यू नहीं, हमें पूरी जस्टिस लेनी है, मिलेगी, एंड वो होके रहेगा. And all the things that are happening right now, they are an indication, I would say, in a way. एकदम से कोल्ड स्टोरेज में चला गया था जैसे केस, बिल्कुल कोई अपडेट नहीं, एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन इफ यू सी, there are so many things happening now around Disha का केस. तो I'll be very honest, my personal viewpoint, जब फैमिली ने ही मना कर दिया, I thought nothing will happen, but it came as a very pleasant surprise that a SIT has been formed. It will be investigated. Now it's very important now for those evidences, चाहे वो जिप ड्राइव, पेन ड्राइव, जो भी है, जो एक्चुअल के लोग हैं, जो भी उन्होंने इतनी सारी बातें की थी, they all are submitted, and we get some kind of closure for Disha, because the moment Disha's case is solved, I have a very firm belief Disha's case solved means Sushant's case will be solved. It is so intertwined, it is so interconnected, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you once again for speaking
Yeah,
out.
I'll just say to Lavan, I've just forgot one point, Varun.
Sure.
This Many warriors, strong warriors, either they were discouraged or whatever for reasons they left the movement. But we want to request all of them that because we need the majority, we need the cooperation of everyone. Every warrior makes a difference in this movement. So if they love Sushant and if they feel for Sushant, they need to come back now. And at the same time, we also need to filter those ones out who are only there for gaining that name fame thing for in and sponging on Sushant's name. There are many parasites who come back, who have, as if you've seen, have come back now with the Sushant's news again. So we need to be careful, and we need to filter these people out too. But we need those warriors who were strong warriors and they left, whether they were some students, whether they were office, whether they were parents, whatever. We need each one of them back in the in our march towards justice for Sushant. So thank you once again, and I'll take your leave. And hello to your other guest who is there. I don't know, but hello to him, and good night.
Good
God
night.
bless.
We'll talk. Happy New Year in advance, but we'll talk.
Happy to yeah.
Take care. All right. Hello, Vidyaji. Namaskar.
Hi,
Welcome.
namaste, Varun bhai.
Namaste, ji.
I'm also a Bay Area resident now. So,
I was an ex Bay Area. Now I'm in Austin, but yes, I miss my Bay Area for
you
sure.
moved you moved out of Bay Area in Austin? No,
Yes, I'm in Austin now.
okay. I was in Austin earlier in March for a wedding. Anyway, couple of
Okay.
things is this is the year
Sure.
is really ending so well. It's like a blessing from some Sushant that we got two unexpected pleasant jolts. One is that uh, Disha's SIT is the thing. I think they've got some solid evidence
Yes.
to
That's what
close
they
in the
say.
matter. I think that's why they decided to move in,
Yeah.
and probably at the background. Now they say that Pakistan and ISI are so weak, so that flows to the MVA Sarkar. We did the major crime, so probably they have them on the ropes and they will close in on that. I hope that will happen.
Okay.
And I hope at some point in time, Disha's parents will also change their mind and say we were pressurized and also kind of corroborated. like
Yeah.
what we're saying.
Yeah.
So definitely one thing I'd say, yeah, it is it's extraordinary because Sushant is not an ordinary soul. You know, he is multidimensional, and above all, he was very pure at heart. If it's now we see all this, how much he has done. So when you when you try to harm somebody like this, the consequences are quite disastrous. Like
Yeah.
somebody, you know, in the beginning in your show only, they one lady remarked that it's like Abhimanyu, like how Abhimanyu was killed. You know, these people they have slaughtered him. You know, and but that was the turning point of Mahabharata. You know, that gave the chance for the whole thing suddenly changed. And so it's like a dharma yuddha, but a dharma yuddha with it's we want Bollywood to be cleaned out, and at least Sushant, for a moment, he's not quiet. All these flops, this Khan mafia is getting these Khansamas, you know, all they're getting it. It's we could never imagine in our wildest dream that
Never.
all these guys would be on their knees, you know. The
Exactly.
one flop after another, one flop after then. Uh, so you know, and with and of course now with Rup Kumar Shahji's thing, that was a real blow. You know, I think the system moved and locked in, saved itself, but. Now it mocks. I think the CBI will have to interrogate everybody in Coopers if they have not done already, and they
Exactly.
have to do the narco testing.
No,
So
I was very surprised to even hear, right? I think one of the channels, the guy asked the question to him, okay, were you interviewed? Were you interrogated by the CBI? Surprisingly, he said no. And I'm a little shocked myself that जिसने postmortem किया है, the actual person who handled the body, how can CBI not even question that person is very strange. I know the doctors are there, they are the ones who should be interviewed, they are interrogated, but then there is somebody who's actually physically doing it. So उसको कैसे नहीं आपने question कैसे नहीं किया is very very surprising to me.
maybe Barun, you can throw some light because in your network, I mean, people in Delhi twice, thrice risking COVID, you know, wearing all the. They went to CBI building and
Yeah,
they said those famous thing, you know, Sushant hum sharminda hai, tumhare qatil zinda and all that. What was their reaction? Did they seem committed to another thing, or they? Uh, or they were complacent because ED and Samir Wankena they had lot tremendous grounds, you know, they had done,
yeah.
you know,
No,
and
so CBI anyways has been like doing all these even protests outside CBI is something which they don't appreciate, right? I mean they
mm,
give you a space, the spot maybe occasionally, and you have to have an approval and all, but they are not bothered by people doing anything, right? They claim they are an independent body. They will work as per their own protocols. They will get whatever evidences they can collect, and then they will submit the report. That's what they say, but we all know, right? कैसे
yeah.
इनका
So
काम
so the
होता है.
question is how you see, because you see if you take this issue of Aryan Khan being he was interrogated, and suddenly I don't know they say that between Salman and SRK they used their influence and they
Yeah,
quietened it. They had Sami transferred, so we thought has the system moved to protect itself? You know,
exactly.
like a lock. You know, like. Ames endorsed the Coopers and done, but Coopers itself, but they did. There was no autopsy report. There was no FIR filed. So many gross violations, and
Yeah,
how they gave a clean check, that was unfortunate, you know.
exactly, exactly.
So anyway, so if they were getting into some complacent mode, you know, very relaxed, ab kuch nahi hoga. Sushant has given them a jolt, you know. This
Big jolt. Actually, no one. I'll be honest. I've said it a couple of times in my sessions as well. Personally speaking, being an Indian, being gone through certain things in Indian system, I never believe people like these home ministers of states and the highest ranking police or IPS officers would be uh, forget arresting them. Interrogation भी नहीं होगा. मुझे तो ऐसा लगता था इनको कुछ नहीं हो सकता. But now having seen what I've seen in the last 1.5 years, they are all behind bars. It's all Sushant's spiritual powers, I think, which has made all of this
absolutely,
happen.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
really don't believe कि ऐसा और मैंने अपनी लाइफ टाइम में सोचा भी नहीं था, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, कि मैं ऐसा कुछ देखूंगा.
हाँ,
But I am
ये
really
तो Yes, definitely Sushant ka hi haath hai. This Rup Kumar ji, he put the whole thing aside and he said 100% murder hai. He said that will, and millions
Exactly.
are watching this. How can they keep quiet?
Absolutely.
And
That.
we know that, what we knew all along. तो उनका टांग टूटा हुआ है, and the ceiling height is so small that a tall person like Sushant can't hang himself. I mean,
Correct.
this evidence is glaring.
Yep. Yep. I know
So
वो जो बोला किस तरह से हड्डियां, and the way he sarcastically said, right, कि किसी की हड्डियां टूटी हुई हैं तो अपने आप को कैसे टांग लेगा, it's very, और
yes.
किसी ने, the पिठानीज of the house and जो लोग घर पे बैठे थे, right,
Hmm.
पिठानी इज नोन एक्चुअली, उसके बारे में जितना और रिसर्च करें पता लगता है वो ऐसा इंसान है जैसे आजकल के यंगस्टर्स होते हैं, द फोन इज 24/7 in his hand and he's just randomly taking pictures. How the hell did he not take a picture of Sushant hanging when he knew? एक तो पहली बात तो ये भी भूल जाओ कि तुम्हारा बॉस है या तुम्हारा मैनेजर है या तुम्हारा जो भी, he is a star and you're getting into a star's bedroom where you supposedly say he's hanging और तुम उसको प्रूफ के लिए फोटोग्राफ नहीं लोगे? आई मीन क्या, और व्हाट वाज
I mean,
गोइंग थ्रू
it's very
माइंड?
clearly, see, they didn't do the videograph here at the house, neither
एग्जैक्टली.
at the morgue. So, morgue, both
करेक्ट.
they did it. So,
यप.
the intent to cover up was there. So, but it's not who are the ones who actually gave instructions to these guys.
या.
See, if you narco or like in the old days, they show the movie, you give a third degree to the police, give them the third degree, and these guys, they all blurt out the truth. They'll say exactly what's going on. I mean, the
एग्जैक्टली.
fact that Ria fired the original staff who were closer to Sushant and put these people, it's all smells of it.
एग्जैक्टली. और मैं तो कहता हूँ थर्ड डिग्री छोड़ो, आई जस्ट होप एंड आई प्रे द नार्को टेस्ट इज
And
अप्रूव्ड.
narcotics ka, now you
वो
don't need
होना चाहिए. थर्ड डिग्री तो हम दे देंगे इनको, क्योंकि अगर ये किसी तरह निकल आए तो आई एम श्योर देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल वेटिंग. बट मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली आई थिंक नार्को टेस्ट इज अ मस्ट. एक बार इन लोगों, दो तीन लोगों का सिर्फ करवा लो, everything will be clear.
I think
Everything, it will be clear.
those five doctors,
Yeah.
or the entire Cooper staff who are related, उन सबको देने का narco, so we will know.
सब कोई सही बात है.
Yeah,
बिल्कुल.
because they'll know why they hushed it up. Uh,
Exactly.
we didn't get a death report at all. The death report it's all initially, where the whole country was demanding.
Correct,
And
correct.
who are the guys who wiped out the entire flight? Because they say this guy Bunty Sachdev, now who's engaged to what's his name?
Not engaged
Ria.
yet, but
Uh,
yeah,
Ria.
a
It
boyfriend.
seems, now it seems he was one of the guys who went into the flat. You've seen in and out of Mont Blanc before the police came.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
Quite
So,
possible. Right. Yeah.
hmm.
सब लोग वहां पिकनिक मनाने जा रहे थे, देखने जा रहे थे कि if the mission has been accomplished or not, if they've taken off. कई बार तो मैं ये भी सोचता हूँ कि कुछ लोग तो इसलिए देखने जा रहे थे कि they just wanted to prove to Sushant, देख तेरे को कहा था ना तू मत पंगा ले, और जैसे एक वो होता है ना, एक ईगो होता है अपनी बूस्ट करने के लिए. These guys were even ready to even do that. चाहे वो पंचोलीज हो या कोई भी हो.
This reminds me of the thing. Was the murder filmed on the dark web?
I personally don't believe that, but people have been saying a lot of things. I think एक दो channels हैं अभी भी चल रहे हैं इसी के basis पे that it has been done, but I personally don't believe that.
Because then the evidence is there itself. The dark web में तो evidence is वहीं से मिल जाएगा ना.
और वहां से कोई भी निकाल के कर दिखा सकता था, कर सकता था, but I personally don't believe. And yeah, that's my take on that.
I see.
And I think आपने जो question भी किया था, I think Rudra is also here about the CBI. Rudra, welcome, and tell us what you want to say about that CBI, please.
Yeah, first of all, I'm facing थोड़ा सा network issue, तो am I audible?
Yes, you are.
परफेक्ट. तो या सबसे पहले सीबीआई की चीज ऐसी है कि इसके दो रूप है. पहला चीज, अगेन ये एकदम मैं बहुत ही सोच के बात कह रहा हूँ, बेस्ड ऑन माय पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस. पहला चीज तो ये कि ऑफ कोर्स जो हम जान रहे हैं कि वो एक्शन सामने कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है, अपेरेंटली एकदम चुप है, सारी चीजें हैं. लेकिन उसका दूसरा पहलू ये है कि 2020 के एंड में 2 और 2021 के शुरुआत में 1 बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल और बहुत ही मैसिव प्रोटेस्ट हुआ था सीबीआई हेडक्वार्टर के सामने. मैं बहुत सारे दिल्ली वॉरियर्स और बाकी जगह से भी आए थे, तो वॉरियर्स उसके पार्ट थे, मैं भी आई वाज आल्सो वन ऑफ देम. तो वहां पे क्या था, जब आप प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे, वो 3 प्रोटेस्ट को मैं कोट करूंगा, तो उसमें सीबीआई के सामने जो पुलिस वाले थे और इवन कुछ सीबीआई ऑफिसर भी उसको सपोर्ट किए मॉरली. बोले इतना तक बोले इवन ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड बोले कि सुशांत हमारा क्या कहते हैं, हमारा भी बच्चा जैसा है। एक तो बोली कि मैं भी बिहार से हूँ, वो भी बिहार से है, ऐसे करके, तो हम चाहते हैं उसको न्याय मिले, ये वो। तो ये तो हो गया जो आपके सामने वो बोलते हैं। कॉल पे अगर आप अच्छे से बात करोगे तो वो भी बहुत अच्छे से बात करते हैं। इवन रिसेंटली भी बोलूँ तो कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें मिली थी जिसको आफ्टर वेरिफिकेशन कुछ लोगों से मैंने वेरीफाई करवाया, और जब पता चला कि नहीं, ये जो पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन या काइंड ऑफ एविडेंस का जो भी मिले बहुत ही ऑथेंटिक जेन्युइन है और ये आईओ तक पहुंचना चाहिए। तो अभी सीबीआई के अंदर एक छोटा सा रूल में चेंज आया है, या अपडेट कह लो आया है। वो ये है कि पहले जैसे हम लेटर लिखते थे तो ऐसे लेटर लिख देते थे और वो चला जाता था और उसकी या रिसीविंग मिल जाती थी। अब इसमें थोड़ा चेंज है। नाउ अगर आप किसी स्पेसिफिक ऑफिसर को दे रहे हो कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन, लेट से अगर आपको जानकारी है कि ये सेट ऑफ ऑफिसर्स अभी फिलहाल इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे इस केस को, तो यू हैव टू ऑल्सो मेंशन द ब्रांच जहां पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है और उसका कोड। ये भी एक चीज है। तो वो मुझे पता नहीं थी और इसके पहले तो मैं कई बार जाके दे आया था। तो जब मैंने ये सारी चीजें कोट करी, पूछा उनसे, तो उन्होंने उस चीज में भी मदद करी, मतलब फोन पे। ये अच्छा ठीक है, ये है इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर, ये है आपका ब्रांच कोड नंबर, सारी चीजें। तो फिर उन्होंने उस चीज में मतलब मदद करी कि वो पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन आईओ तक पहुंचे ना। ये हो गया जो कॉल पे बातें होती है। तो कॉल पे जो आप बात करोगे अगर अच्छे से, अगर जाके करोगे तो वो तो बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया बात करते हैं, लेकिन सामने एक्शन में कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है। बट दिस इज द टाइम की जो लगता है, आई गेस मैंने पहले भी इसको पब्लिक डोमेन में बोला हुआ है, बट अगेन मैं बोलूंगा। ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड वाली चीज ये है कि जो एक बार हम लोग दिल्ली वॉरियर्स जो लास्ट इकट्ठे गए हुए थे, तो उसमें हेडक्वार्टर्स में, तो जब हम अंदर गए हुए थे, दो वॉरियर्स अंदर गए थे, मैं था और एक लेडी थी। तो वहां पे हमने पूछा कि यार इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है, क्या क्या चीज है। तो ऑफ कोर्स वो पहली बात, वो केस को इन्वेस्टिगेट नहीं कर रहे, ये भी मैं क्लियर कर दूं। लेकिन वो इंसान थे जो कि उस एरिया में थे जहाँ पे हम लेटर वगैरह दे रहे थे। तो उन्होंने सीधा दो बातें बोली। पहली बात बोली कि यार तुम लोग जो ये कहते हो कि आप, हमने ये भी बोला था कि सीबीआई को हमारा मॉरल सपोर्ट है बोल के, कि थोड़ा सा मतलब बोल दे कि उनको भी अच्छा लगे और पता तो चले हो क्या रहा है। बोले कि आपके मॉरल सपोर्ट का हम करेंगे क्या, कोर्ट में आखिरकार हम ही को सुनना पड़ता है। फिर बोला कि उन्होंने, आप लोग जो कर रहे हो उसको करते रहो, मतलब हम लोग जो ये डिजिटल प्रोटेस्ट है जो भी कुछ कर रहे हैं, तो बोला कि आप लोग जो कर रहे हो करते रहो, सारी चीजें अच्छी हो जाएंगी। और आईओ बहुत अच्छे हैं वो, क्या कहते हैं, बहुत ही जबरदस्त इंसान है, वो सच को सामने लाएंगे। बस इतनी सी बात हुई ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड। एंड ये मैंने कंफर्म नहीं किया कि वो जो इंसान से जिनसे बात हुई वो केस को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे हैं, किस रैंक के क्या ऑफिसर हैं, तो ये सारी चीजें। तो कुल मिलाकर बात यह है कि अगर आप पर्सनली जाके बात करोगे तो दे आर वेरी हेल्पफुल, कॉल पे बात करोगे दे आर वेरी हेल्पफुल, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन आप कैसे बात करते हो। बट इन रियलिटी सामने ना वो अभी तक चार्जशीट फाइल कर रहे हैं, और अपेरेंटली आई एम सॉरी फॉर दिस वर्ड, बट मुंह में दही जमाए बैठे हुए हैं। तो ये कुल मिलाकर एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं।
Absolutely. Or Rudra, I know a lot of things have been done, चाहे वो सीबीआई हो, चाहे वो ग्राउंड प्रोटेस्ट की बात हो, but the entire year 2022, I think it has also been an eye opener for a lot of us, for a lot of and especially the family. वो फैमिली जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी अपना बेटा भाई तो खो दिया, बट उसके अलावा अभी भी वो फाइट में लगे हुए हैं. They are fighting such a huge cabal, and still getting, trolled, exposed to nahi kahunga. Of course they are getting exposed to all these negativity and exposed to a lot of nonsense on social media, but a lot of strength has come through Sushant's, his work, his words, and now with all these evidence to nahi hai ye log. These are some of those people who were there present. आज मैं देख रहा था, व्हाट वाज हिज नेम, द करनी सेना, आई थिंक उनका भी था वो, उसने भी बोलना शुरू कर दिया. अब सारे लोग आ गए हैं. सी अ पॉलिटिकल गेम ऑन एज वेल, विच इज गुड एंड बैड एट द सेम टाइम. उसके बारे में तो मैं क्या बोलूं, ये जो पॉलिटिक्स बीच में ले आते हैं, तब तक ठीक लगती है जब तक सुशांत की केस में वो सपोर्ट कर रही है. बट व्हेन इट बिकम्स लाइक अ पर्सनल एजेंडा, there we lose it. There we yeah, सुरजीत सिंह ने भी आज बोला कुछ. I think विजय जी आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं, please.
Yeah, because I was amazed to find his father. Poor man, at this he's so determined,
Yep.
It's amazing. And so I think that'll keep him going, and that, and probably with Sushant himself. they will not let the rest will reach the target. But one thing is, what about all the CCTV which was all removed or erased and all? Uska kya hai? On that, is CBI saying anything? Rudrava
I
Mukherjee?
Yeah, I haven't heard, but Rudra, any update, anything you want to say around the CCTV
See,
from the
Mont Blanc का
CBI?
CCTV है और
ओके, लुक्स लाइक ही इज हैविंग अ
he
नेटवर्क
lost.
इशू। हाँ, तो जहां तक जितना मुझे पता है, जितना हमारा थोड़ा बहुत इन्वेस्टिगेशन का हो या हमने लोगों से बात की है, सीबीआई हैज एवरीथिंग दैट इट हैड टू कैप्चर फ्रॉम अराउंड माउंट ब्लैंक।
Okay.
लोग ये भी कहते आए हैं कि देयर वाज नो सीसीटीवी, कुछ लोग ये कहते हैं कि आ चुकी है, बट जिस तरह से फजिंग हुई है डेटा की, जिस तरह से क्राइम सीन को पूरा चेंज किया गया, इट्स क्वाइट एविडेंट। जैसे जिया खान के केस में हुआ था, सीसीटीवी में वी ऑल सॉ हु केम टू जियाज रूम, घर में कौन चढ़ रहा है, और वो क्लियर है। बाद में वो सब एविडेंसेस उड़ा दिए गए। तो यहाँ पर हालांकि मैं उतना नेगेटिव होना नहीं चाहता, but still, I just hope they've captured it. Rudra is here. Rudra, you want to say anything?
ये या फॉर श्योर। एक रिक्वेस्ट सारे सारे एसएसआर वॉरियर्स से आपके माध्यम से कि एक देखो, जो अटैक्स हो रही है, कीपिंग दैट असाइड, क्या पॉलिटिकल गेम चल रहा है, कीपिंग दैट असाइड, जो हमारे पार्ट में है वो हम ये कर सकते हैं कि हमें वर्स्ट केस के लिए रेडी रहना है। वर्स्ट केस के लिए क्या हो कि कल को अगर लेट्स से सीबीआई आके बहुत नाइव प्रिटेंड करे कि नहीं हमको तो ये चीजें पता नहीं थी, या व्हाट्सएवर कुछ भी अपना एक लेके आए, तो क्या करेंगे? तो हम उसके बाद दो ही चीजें होंगे, या तो हताश होंगे या तो ब्लेम गेम खेलेंगे। तो उसके बारे में सोचना है क्यों, हम वर्स्ट केस के लिए रेडी रहते हैं। वर्स्ट केस क्या हो सकता है कि अगर वो ऐसा बोल रहे हैं तो इससे नौबत ही ना है, तो ऐसी नौबत ना है उसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? 3 लेवल पे काम कर सकते हैं। पहला लेवल, सीबीआई के आप ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट में जाओ तो वहां पे एक टिप करके ऑप्शन आता है, वहां पे जाके ये जो रूप कुमार शाह वाला है, क्योंकि हमारी रूप कुमार शाह को लेके 2 डिमांड थी, एक उनको प्रोटेक्शन मिले और दूसरा सीबीआई उनकी सारी जो भी स्टेटमेंट वगैरह है उसको रिकॉर्ड करे। ठीक है, जो भी एज पर द लॉ होता है। प्रोटेक्शन तो मिल गई है, कल न्यूज में आ रहा था कि मुंबई पुलिस प्रोटेक्शन देने वाली है। बट दूसरी चीज जो आती है कि सीबीआई अब उनके स्टेटमेंट को रिकॉर्ड करे, तो उसके लिए एक टिप के फॉर्म में आप लोग उनकी वेबसाइट में जाके दे दो। नंबर 1, उसकी चाहो तो स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग।
Okay, Rudra, we lost
We
you.
lost.
Yeah. And Carolyn, thank you for saying this, but that's what even I heard कि सीसीटीवी जो था उसकी रिकॉर्डिंग सीबीआई ले चुकी है, but then there was some other statements as well कि कैमरा बंद था या था नहीं या whatever not.
But what about interrogating Vase and Parambir? They were at the forefront, and also Anil Deshmukh. He was the first one to announce it.
Announce it, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm sure that would, if it has not happened, it will happen. But more importantly, I think सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी जो है वो है पिठानी, सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है दिपेश, वो लोग जो घर में बैठ के जिन्होंने ये किया है एक्चुअल, then they also need to kind of look at what Sandeep Singh, why did Ria leave on 8th, right? All those questions needs to be answered, uh, by these people, and चाहे वो आई डोंट नो किस तरह भी निकाले, नार्को टेस्ट हो या थर्ड डिग्री हो, जैसे भी हो, but these guys need to come out. But
because
these
because these two guys, Akshay Kumar and Dino Moria, at 1 o'clock in the night, they were the first to tweet about Sushant's death.
exactly,
And it was not even the world didn't know he died.
yeah.
It's only when
डीनो मोरिया का तो फेमस था, जूनियर मोरिया का तो लाइव जो था, आई एम लाइव एंड आई एम अलाइव, come on people, and he looked like as if he was high on something, but उसका उसी टाइम पे उस ऑड आवर पे लाइव आना और बाद में उस लाइव को डिलीट कर देना, that also speaks volume. And from
yeah.
what I know, he was very close to Mont Blanc, his house. Secondly, बाद में भी हमने देखा रिया चक्रवर्ती, the first house that Riya Chakravarti went to and stayed was Dino's house. So Dino का तो इस पूरे में कुछ ना कुछ कनेक्शन बहुत स्ट्रांग है और सॉलिड है.
No, although both Dino and Akshay deleted the tweet with the first tweet,
Yeah.
then later, only when Anil Deshmukh announced it that he committed suicide, we all didn't know about it. No?
करेक्ट करेक्ट नहीं, आई एम श्योर इनके सबके व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस और व्हाट जितने भी और सोशल मीडिया पे जहाँ पे ये चैट करते हैं, वो शुड बी इवैल्यूएटेड, बिकॉज कहीं ना कहीं से ये टूल किट की तरह मैसेज गया होगा कि वन वन सुशांत सिंह राजपूत टर्मिनेटेड या फिनिश्ड या किल्ड whatever, and तभी से ये लोगों को मिला होगा information. So okay, Rudra
Okay,
is
Varun bhai,
back
I want
and
to thank you.
yes,
I'll take leave if
Yeah,
others are joining. They should get a chance. And thank you very
am I
much for
audible?
not giving up, for maintaining the lead every single day. And yeah, wish you all success. We hope we will all get the closure on this.
we will. Thank you so much. Very nice talking to you. Thank you. Yes, Rudra, please go ahead.
या पहली चीज ये है कि अभी जो अब डिनो वाली बात कर रहे थे तो उसमें भी हमें उतना या अक्षय कुमार की ट्वीट वाली बात कर रहे थे तो उसमें भी उतनी डीप इसलिए भी अब जाने की नौबत नहीं है, कारण उससे भी पॉजिटिव चीजें किए हो गई है। इधर भी बहुत सारी चीजें, अगेन जो भी चीज मैं कह रहा हूँ तो ऑफ कोर्स फैमिली इज मच अवेयर ऑफ इट, क्योंकि उनसे भी चीजें शेयर की गई है। तो क्या कहते हैं, सीबीआई में जो अभी आईओ हैं जो इस केस को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं, उन तक वो बात पहुंचा दी गई है, और वो कैसे पहुंचा आप भी सकते हैं वो भी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ। तो हाँ, वो टाइमिंग वाली चीज, और ये मैं टेलीग्राफ आर्टिकल की बिल्कुल बात नहीं कर रहा, विच इज मच मोर कॉन्टेंट देन दैट। तो कि जो कि सुबह ही जो न्यूज पब्लिश हुई थी उसको लेके, ठीक है, एंड इट इज नॉट एनी हेयर से, मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें शेयर हुई हैं। खैर, अब आते हैं कि आप हमें 3 लेवल पे मैं कह रहा था काम की जा सकती है। एक तो हो गया कि वो टिप वाला एक ऑप्शन है जो कि बहुत से एसएसआर वॉरियर्स ने एक्सप्लोर किया हुआ है, वो सबमिट भी करते हैं, बट आई पर्सनली नेवर हैव ट्राइड इट, तो मुझे नहीं पता कि वो कैसे काम करता है प्रिसाइजली। बट आप जाओ, थोड़ा वर्क अराउंड उसका है, देखो क्या है। तो वेबसाइट में जाओ सीबीआई के, और उसमें टिप का ऑप्शन आएगा, आप चाहो तो स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग कर लो जब आप सबमिट कर रहे होगे, लेट्स से फॉर द फ्यूचर रेफरेंस अगर जरूरत पड़ी तो। आई डोंट नो कि उसके बाद वो कोई एक्नॉलेजमेंट नंबर टाइप का कुछ देते हैं कि नहीं देते हैं, बट हाँ, ये ट्राई किया जा सकता है। ये खासकर उन लोगों के लिए बहुत ज्यादा फिजिबल है जो कि बाहर हैं, मतलब इंडिया के बाहर हैं या दिल्ली के बाहर है, या ऐसे जगह पे है जहाँ पे कि सीबीआई नहीं है। जैसे सीबीआई मुंबई में भी है, दिल्ली में भी है, और भी जगह पे है जहाँ पे नहीं है, तो ये सारे लोग ये एक ऑप्शन ट्राई कर सकते हैं। अच्छा, दूसरा, बाकी 2 जो स्टेप जो मैं रिकमेंड करता हूँ पर्सनली, वो रहेगा कि आप पहले ये पता लगा लो। एक तो हो गया, चलो ठीक है, मैं या बहुत से वॉरियर जो ऑलरेडी कम्युनिकेशन में हैं कुछ लोगों के साथ, या कुछ लोगों को जो करस्पॉन्डेंस करते हैं या लेटर देते हैं, तो हमें शायद पता है कि मोटा-मोटी कौन-कौन लोग इस केस को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं। बट उसको डाइवल्ज करना पब्लिक डोमेन में इज नॉट अ गुड थिंग। तो कैसे हमें प्राप्त हुआ वो प्रोसेस मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, सो दैट कि आप भी उस चीज को प्राप्त करो और आप भी उस चीज को ऑफिशियली चीजों को आगे बढ़ो। उसके लिए बहुत ही सिंपल तरीका है। अगर कभी भी आपने पहले कोई भी लेटर डायरेक्टर को या किसी को भी लिखा हुआ है सीबीआई में, और उसका आपके पास एक्नॉलेजमेंट है, तब तो और भी आसान हो जाएगा। नहीं तो रिलेटिवली थोड़ा टफ रहेगा, क्योंकि आप पिछले के हवाले चीजों को बात डिस्कस कर सकते हो, हवाले मतलब के रेफरेंस में। तो करना क्या है, कॉल करो हेडक्वार्टर में, एक नंबर जो कि वरुण कपूर सर ने भी अपने ट्विटर में डाला हुआ था एक बार, जब हम दिशा वाला एक मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन टाइप का कुछ आया था, तो हमने सीबीआई वगैरह को कॉल किया हुआ था उस टाइम पे। तो उस पे कॉल करो, कुछ 55 टाइप का कुछ तो नंबर था वो। तो उसमें कॉल करो, और कॉल करके क्या कहते हैं, उनको बोलो कि ऐसी ऐसी चीजें इन्फॉर्मेशन है हमें देनी है, जो भी इस टीम को इन्वेस्टिगेट करी उनको। ठीक है, अगर आपको मोटा मोटी नाम पता है तो सीधा उनको बोल दो कि इनके इनके पास कॉल को रिडायरेक्ट कर दो, हमें कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन देनी है। ठीक है, अच्छा, फिर उन्हें रिडायरेक्ट किया तो उनसे बोलो कि आप या तो ईमेल आईडी दे दो उस पर्टिकुलर क्या कहते हैं ऑफिसर का, और ब्रांच नंबर पूछ लो कि वो ऑफिसर कौन से ब्रांच में है। और क्योंकि अलग 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 टीम है जो इस केस को अभी भी इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रही है, ज्यादा नहीं बोल सकता, बाकी इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको वहीं से पता चल जाएंगी। तो वो आप 2-3 इन्फॉर्मेशन ले लो, उस ऑफिसर का नाम, उनका ऑफकोर्स पोजीशन, और कौन सा ब्रांच में इन्वेस्टिगेट हो रही है। 3 इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल गई। इन 3 इन्फॉर्मेशन के साथ सब्जेक्ट में क्राइम नंबर या केस नंबर, जो कि 2020 वाला है, आरसी वाला जो तो आपका है ही, आपको पता ही होगा, एफआईआर नंबर, उसको कोट करते हुए सब्जेक्ट लाइन में आप ये इन्फॉर्मेशन दो कि ऐसा रूप कुमार शाह जी का आया हुआ है। ठीक है, अच्छा, तो क्या हुआ कि आपने ईमेल के द्वारा उस पर्टिकुलर ऑफिसर को या सेट ऑफ ऑफिसर्स को पूरा प्रॉपर प्रोसीजर फॉलो करके इन्फॉर्म किया। ये आपके पास एक चीज काइंड ऑफ एविडेंस रहा कि हाँ, हमने तो अपने तरफ से जानकारी दे दी। अब अगला देख रहा है कि नहीं देख रहा है, वो अगले की जिम्मेदारी। ठीक है, तो अपना तो ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पूरा हुआ। तो ये मैं ज्यादा रिकमेंड करता हूँ। टिप भी आप ट्राई कर सकते हो, ये भी आप ट्राई कर सकते हो, देयर इज नो हार्म इन इट। तीसरा वाला जो कि सबसे बढ़िया है, तो जितने भी दिल्ली के ग्राउंड वॉरियर्स है, मुंबई के ग्राउंड वॉरियर्स है, दिल्ली एनसीआर के, जहां जहां ग्राउंड वॉरियर, कोलकाता में भी सीबीआई, तो वहां के ग्राउंड वॉरियर्स है। आप लोग क्या कर सकते हो, अगेन फोन करके पहले पूछ लो बकायदे। अगर पहले गए हो तो और अच्छी बात है, उसको भी एज अ पॉइंट ऑफ रेफरेंस आप ट्राई कर सकते हो। अदरवाइज पहली बार भी जा रहे हो, कोई डरने की बात नहीं। फोन करो, बड़े अच्छे से बात करो, वही जो नंबर है उसी में, और उनसे पूछो कि भाई ऐसे फलाने, वही सेम प्रोसेस, कि हमें ऑफिसर के ऐसे कम्युनिकेट करवा दो उनका पोजीशन, वो कौन से ब्रांच में इन्वेस्टिगेट करे, वो सारी चीजें हैं। दो कॉपी रखनी होती है, आपको पता ही है, एक जिसमें आपको रिसीविंग मिलेगी, एक जो आप सबमिट करोगे। दो लिफाफे होते हैं, एक लिफाफे सॉरी, एक लिफाफे में आप उसको डाल दो, ठीक है। और उसी टाइम पे अपने साथ कुछ गोंद, मतलब ग्लू टाइप का लेके जाओ, ये सिंपल प्रोसेस होते हैं। और लिफाफे के ऊपर टू और फ्रॉम बकायदे पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन लिखो, क्योंकि सीबीआई कभी भी एनोनिमस तो दूर की बात, सुडोनिमस भी कंप्लेंट या इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं रहता है। आपको अपनी पूरी जानकारी देनी होती है, पूरी मतलब पूरी जानकारी, घर का पता, फोन नंबर, ईमेल आईडी, व्हाट्सएवर, ठीक है। तो ये भी आप जान लो, तो वो सुडोनिमस चीजें नहीं लेती हैं। तो आप क्या कहते हैं, ऊपर टू और फ्रॉम लिख लो, और उस लेटर को जाके सीबीआई, आप कोलकाता में हो तो कोलकाता, मुंबई में हो, जहाँ पे भी आप सीबीआई गए, वहां से एक रिसीविंग ले लो कि भैया हमने फलाने ऑफिसर को जो है दिया हुआ था, ठीक है। तो वो आपको एक जो आपकी रिसीविंग कॉपी होगी उसमें रिसीविंग दे देंगे कि हाँ चलो ठीक है। अब हुआ क्या इन सब का नटशेल में, चीज हुआ क्या कि कल को अगर अदरवाइज कोई सिचुएशन अराइज होती है, भगवान ना करे, तो हम कह पाएंगे, जो एक मेरी दो तीन पूरी फाइलें भर गई हैं, तो हम कह पाएंगे कि हमने फलाने फलाने डेट को इन इन ऑफिसर को या आईओ को हमने अपने तरफ से चीजें इन्फॉर्म करी थी। तो ऐसा नहीं कि बोल के निकल जाएंगे कि अरे हमें तो पता ही नहीं था। कल को ये तो कल को एक उनके ऊपर सारा ओनस आ जाएगा कि भैया जब ये सारी चीजें आपको इन्फॉर्म की गई थी तो आपने क्या किया। तो ये चीज है, तो रुपवा शाह वाला भी हम ये कर सकते हैं कि कल, तो टू बी ऑन द सेफर साइड, तो ये हम तीन चीजें ट्राई कर सकते हैं, बस इतना कहना था।
Got it, got it. बहुत बढ़िया एंड हमेशा से ही यू काइंड ऑफ ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन द सिस्टम, किस तरह से हमें सही तरीके से कुछ चीजें करनी चाहिए। आई थिंक आई एम श्योर you'll continue in the next year as well, और इसी तरह से इस केस में factually हम आगे बढ़े। I see Judy here as well. Judy, please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Varun. I just remembered a couple of points which I just wanted to
Sure.
express. One was when the witness said that the current new witness who has come forward, that he saw the bruises around Sushant on his face, and so that makes more sense now. That doesn't it? That why a makeup artist was at Mount Blanc. So the CBI needs to go back, take their footsteps back and interrogate all those shady characters who were there when maybe it was to cover up all those bruises. Was he there? Secondly, Priyanka ji also mentioned in her interview with Pradeep Pandari's channel that, on 8th when Disha died, the news flashed. I still remember it said that Sushant's ex-manager, Disha Salian. Now, Disha was also the manager of many other celebrities. And at that time, Sushant's manager was, I think so, Jaya Sa, I think so, that's her name. The current manager who she was, Disha was, he just worked with Disha once, it seems. So why was that only his name flashed as Sushant's ex-manager Disha Salian? Was it some sort of a warning, a code through that message which was flashed? I'm just, because that just rang a bell. Like, it doesn't make sense when that person is not you have not your manager, and she's a manager to many other celebrities. Why not other celebrities name added with Sushant? Why only Sushant's name is added, saying that Sushant's ex-manager Disha Salian? So that was another thing which triggered off. And just wanted to also add that Sushant's birthday is coming 21st. We need to get together to roar louder. And in this moment, all warriors are important, whether ground warriors or digital warriors. or those who are not on Twitter, those who are only on Facebook, irrespective whether you're not on any social media, but you're still praying for Sushant, we need each and every one. Each and every one plays a very important, vital role for justice for Sushant. And lastly, we need to stand with the family now more stronger as things are getting more vital, more aggressive. The PR will be more coming forward, so we need to be there for the with Priyanka ji, with Sushant's family, thick or thin, we need to be there standing as the storm ranges much more louder. So that's all I wanted to just come and tell everybody, Varun, and thanks again and good
Sure.
night, and this is final good night. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Never say never, and not the final, but yeah, we'll have many good days, bad days, ugly days, and happy days as well. So we'll continue to do that. Thank you so much. But one thing, जैसे अभी रुद्रा ने भी बोला, and even Judy is saying, right, a lot of things have happened in the last year, and they will continue to happen because सुशांत शांत नहीं बैठा. वो जो तांडव शुरू हुआ था बॉलीवुड का, जो सत्यानाश हुआ इस साल में, इस पूरे साल में हमने वो देखा किस तरह से पूरा का पूरा बॉलीवुड हिल गया. इन्होंने भी नहीं सोचा होगा that they anybody can shake बॉलीवुड. सुशांत, शायद वही कहते हैं ना, प्रियंका दी ने भी बोला था, शायद इसीलिए सुशांत का शायद जन्म भी हुआ था. यही रोल प्ले करने के लिए सुशांत को शायद भेजा गया था. एंड इट इज सो गुड टू सी दैट द वर्ल्ड इज वाचिंग and they are playing a role in boycotting Bollywood, and that is the best thing that we all can do to towards this justice fight. I see Chetali join as well. Hello, Chetali. Welcome and good to see you.
Hello, Varun. Am I audible right now?
Yes, you are loud and clear.
Okay. So I just want to let you know, to be very honest, I'm not in Kolkata actually. I've came somewhere else for a vacation. In fact, I didn't knew कि year का ending में इतना सारा updates आने वाला है. What
Exactly.
we did, we work out throughout the year. सबका plans होते हैं कि year ending में we will spend some time and we will start the new year with a new spirit, new dedication. So I have came somewhere else. I have came I guess on 24th. जैसे ही मैं आई नेक्स्ट दिन से अपडेट्स आना शुरू हो गया. बट प्रॉब्लम ये है जहाँ पे मैं हूँ वहाँ पे नेटवर्क का बहुत इश्यूज है. आई कांट ज्वाइन इन स्पेसेस राइट नाउ. ट्विटर मैं मुश्किल से कर लेती हूँ क्योंकि अभी इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी एक्टिव इन ट्विटर. आई हैव जॉइंड इन योर सेशन. anytime I might can get disconnected, but जितना time मैं यहाँ पे रहूंगी, I wanted to say something about the ongoing progress of the case. So can I go ahead?
Please go ahead.
Okay. See, the thing is that थोड़ा सा मैं सुन रही थी. I have heard Judy a bit. I have heard Rudra a bit. They have all conveyed the important points. A few things which I would like to share. The interview, Rupkumar Shah, the working staff who was present on the night of 14 June in the Cooper, and he is like an assistant. As per his testimony, he was the person who was present when the postmortem was going on. Now, Rupkumar Shah has given interview in different platform. I don't understand Marathi, but Marathi wala chhod ke I have gone through with all the interview he has given to all possible platform. If we sit, if we go through the interview, one by one, we can see that उनका जो interviews, उनका interview में काफी सारा points है, which is very very crucial for the case, very much crucial. What he is telling that the person he has a lot of experience. I mean, he's claiming that he has around 28 years of experience, and he have done some of more than 50,000 body. He have done that post-mortem stuff. So the very first time he saw Sushant's body came, he reported that to one of the senior doctor that it's not a suicide, it's a murder case. And some that doctor, he tried to suppress his voice. He tried to ignore the person. The first question arise over here: who is the doctor. And on that time कुछ 5 to 6 doctors थे on the Cooper, which we came to know in the initial days. So it's high time right now CBI must come up and start their probing to the doctors, the on duty doctors, to the person who is coming forward and giving a very important testimony about what he have seen, what he have witnessed. Because like we need to understand the gravity of the person who is talking these things. He himself was present on that time during the post-mortem. And before 2 days back, I guess, like there was a tagline demanding that CBI should probe him. Abhi jo warriors hai, we have two demand. Of course, the first thing, the person need to get the security, which I guess Mumbai police ने कुछ confirm किए होंगे कल को that he will be getting security. I'm not sure yet though. सिक्योरिटी मिला है नहीं, आई एम नॉट कंफर्म्ड, बट जितना कल मैंने चेक किया था ट्विटर में. सेकेंड थिंग, CBI need to come forward, CBI need to initiate the probe. He need to record his statement because that can be very, very crucial for the case. Now, in the movement, इनिशियली हम लोग जो जो चीजें बोलते थे, इनफैक्ट जो जो हम अभी भी हम लोग जो बोलते हैं दैट in SSR body there was multiple injuries, there was bruises, everything, whatever we have written in Twitter, the person is also claiming the same. I mean, अभी हम लोग तो picture देख के we have identified the person, he himself was present on that time. So we can understand that his statements is very, very crucial. But इस time delay नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर अभी the case has gone to a peak right now, the probe also need to be taken done with immediate effect. Because we know that CBI की end से last update कब आया था? 2020 का December में, 2 years back. We are standing on December 2022. That also, it was a very nominal declaration kind of stuff that we are investigating the case. That's all. उसके बाद से 2 साल में कुछ भी नहीं आया, बट अभी जो आया है इज वेरी क्रूशियल, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो अभी see, I'll tell you one thing, the person has came up, the person has given his testimony which is very crucial. इंटरव्यू में काफी सारा पॉइंट्स है, काफी सारा पॉइंट्स जो केस के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट things will be effective only on the time when CBI is going to record his statement and CBI is going to probe the person. Then only is going to be effective for the case. So as a SSR warrior, whatever needful we need to do, I think high time we need to come forward, do these things. And secondly, we know that initially there were a lot of warrior in the campaign. Many have left it, but that's okay. अभी भी बहुत लोग एक्टिव है still. Since वरुण का जो सेशन है बहुत लोग सुनते हैं. I know it's not only in India, worldwide. Who all does do watch his session on a regular basis. If anyone has left the campaign, kindly please come back, because we need huge manpower now to make it on a roll once again. This is a thing we
Chaitali,
wanted for a
yeah.
long time. Yeah.
10 सेकंड के लिए खाली बस. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. तो मैं अपने आर्मी के साथ फिर से आ गया हूँ, तो 10 सेकंड के लिए खाली चाहिए. ठीक है, रेडी आर्मी? चलो 3, 2, 1. बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड, बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड, बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड. जस्टिस फॉर SSR, जस्टिस फॉर SSR. बॉयकॉट बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड, बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड. बस ये छोटी सी आर्मी है, तैयार है बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड के लिए. Sorry, बीच में इंटरजेक्ट किया, and thank you so much.
Cool. Is that I'll order your student or what, Rudrava?
नहीं, छोटे बच्चों की आर्मी है, पड़ोसी हैं यहाँ पे सबको. एक्चुअली वो आप तकिया कलाम कह लो या नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल कह लो, कि हमारे यहाँ पे ये रूल बना दिया पूरे सोसाइटी और मोहल्ले में कि एक दूसरे को देख के हम 2 चीज कहते हैं, कि बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड और जय हिंद. तो ये चीज है. तो ये छोटे बच्चे, इनके पेरेंट्स भी, सारे लोग पूरे सोसाइटी में, पूरे मोहल्ले में, तो हम लोग बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड बोलते हैं एक दूसरे को देख के. बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड, जय हिंद. तो ये बच्चे उन्हीं के हैं और ये भी आते हैं और ये चीज तो यही संस्कार हम दे रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे हम लोग कट्टर एकदम वो है कि बॉलीवुड कोई नहीं देखेगा। सुशांत सर के डिमाइस के साथ बॉलीवुड भी खत्म हो गया, तो पूरा सोसाइटी और उनके बच्चे सारे लोग इस मुहिम में जुड़े हुए हैं।
क्या बात है, बहुत बढ़िया।
Amazing. And I just wanted to convey, my heartfelt love for all the kids. I just convey my love for them, Rudrava, for the little kids.
थैंक यू सो मच।
All right, thank you. Yes, please continue, Chatali. I think you were saying.
Thank you, Varun. And most important part which I wanted to convey, 2 साल से इस केस में कोई अपडेट नहीं आया था, फिर भी हम लोग कंटिन्यू किए गए ग्राउंड प्रोटेस्ट करना, इन योर केस सेशंस करना, ट्विटर में ट्रेंड करना। ऐसा एक दिन भी नहीं हुआ कि हम लोगों ने ट्रेंड चलाए नहीं। हाँ, ड्यू टू ग्लिचेस इंडिया में आफ्टर 14th of December, सिंस 15th of December से शायद आज तक सिर्फ इंडिया में ये प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है कुछ ग्लिचेस के लिए, जो ट्रेंडिंग में हम लोग का टैगलाइन बस शो नहीं कर रहा है। बट दैट डजंट मीन कि ट्वीट्स नहीं हो रहे हैं। वी कैन चेक एवरी डे 50,000 से ऊपर हम लोग का ट्वीट काउंट्स जा रहा है। सो माय पॉइंट वाज दैट एक दिन के लिए भी हम लोगों ने ब्रेक नहीं लिया। वी केप्ट ऑन फाइटिंग। नाउ ये भी तो एक मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट है जहाँ पे विद इन अ वेरी ऑनेस्ट नोट, अगर एसएसआर वॉरियर अगर इस कैंपेन को ऐसे जज्बात के साथ कंटिन्यू नहीं करता तो विटनेस आता, बहुत कुछ होता। बट ये जो आज का जो सिनेरियो है, the republic has started talking about the case once again. Arnab is talking about the case once again. He's doing the debates. I can see Pradeep ji, he's also have become very active. उनका जो पोर्टल है जन की बात से he has started talking about the case of the progress everything. यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट है, people have witnessed that अपडेट्स नहीं है केस का, फिर भी द एसएसआर वॉरियर दे आर फाइटिंग रिलेंटलेसली। सो दिस वाज वेरी मच नीडेड। एक होता है ना कि इफ यू आर डूइंग हार्ड वर्क इट गेट पेड ऑफ, राइट? एंड पीपल नोज दैट एक फोर्स है, एक आर्मी है हु आर कंटिन्यूइंग दिस फाइट फॉर जस्टिस। So अभी इस टाइम पे once again who all have left the campaign being disappointed that कुछ updates नहीं है and all, if you all want kindly please join back with a huge force of army. We can create a huge impact once again, क्योंकि यही दिन का तो था। We was waiting for what? अपडेट फ्रॉम सीबीआई। अभी अपडेट फ्रॉम सीबीआई तो छोड़ दीजिए, अभी जो सामने आया है इज वेरी क्रूशियल। नाउ ये जो विटनेस है, सीबीआई हैव टू यूटिलाइज दैट। We are not CBI. We can only make an appeal to CBI so that CBI can utilize that eyewitness and the testimony which he has given. क्योंकि the testimony which he has given, इससे तो crucial और कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता है। He himself was present on that on 14 June during the postmortem. He himself is claiming that body जब आया था कूपर में, it was a VIP body, right? In spite of it was a VIP body, उस body को रख दिया गया, midnight में postmortem किया। Third thing, that person has told some senior doctor that it's not a suicide thing, it's a pure murder. The person has avoided. The person told him हिंदी में जो बोला था कि आप अपना काम पे फोकस कीजिए। फोर्थ थिंग, इस पोस्टमार्टम का पर्पसली कोई वीडियोग्राफी किया नहीं गया था। whereas it is a very legit procedure during the postmortem the videography must be done। in case में हुआ नहीं था। and one most important point which I noticed from the interview, postmortem का भी कुछ फोटोग्राफी क्लिक किया गया था, बट जब पूछा गया इस पर्सन को, रूप कुमार शाह को, वेयर इज द फोटोग्राफी, ही टोल्ड दैट शायद 2 पर्सन के पास ये फोटोग्राफी है, एक तो शायद पुलिस के पास है।
Yeah.
और second thing, somebody was present, he have certain photographs, we don't even know वो photographs अभी भी है या क्या हुआ है। अब this thing CBI have to come and take care to recover the photograph, and that also can be act one of the very crucial evidence in the case। So this is the thing, this is where we are standing on a very very crucial stage right now. High time we need to raise our voice so strongly, ताकि इस बार ऐसा ना हो कि आई विटनेस आया, एविडेंस आया, फिर भी कुछ हो नहीं पाया. This thing that should not be done. So this much I wanted to convey. आज शायद 30th है इंडिया में. I guess first या second तक everybody will be busy, but जब न्यू ईयर आएगा थर्ड या फोर्थ से, with a new dedication and new spirit we need to start working, with so much hard work, so that the case get on an effective way. And definitely Sushant must get justice. Abhi it's completely up to us, because as per I have observed, this campaign is all about how we have sustained the pressure on the authorities and on everyone. In fact, see, I'll tell you one thing, Varun. Whenever we tweet things, we tag Republic in our pictures, video. Obviously, these people have witnessed that. They are the force. They were completely active throughout the time. तो इसीलिए जब भी विटनेस आया, किसी ने लेट नहीं किया. Everybody started speaking about the case. ऑफ कोर्स इनका पीछे यहाँ पे सारे जो एसएसआर आर्मीज है, उनका हार्ड वर्क है, एफोर्ट है. एंड अबाउट फैमिली आई वुड लाइक टू कन्वे वन थिंग. I was watching an interview when Priyanka Di was talking to Rup Kumar Shah, that eyewitness. She was crying, after hearing all the stuff from him. Uh, it's natural. Any normal human being can get very much broken down. A high time we need to stand strongly with her as well, with Priyanka Di as well. She need, I think, all the love, support, strength from our end. And it's a time, I think, collectively we need to come forward. We'll have to make it. इसी
Absolutely.
दिन के लिए हम लोग 2 साल से वेट कर रहे थे लिटरली. व्हेन समथिंग विल हैपन. और अपडेट तो कुछ वैसे आया नहीं था. पहले हम लोग का डिमांड था, सीबीआई शुड टेक ओवर एसएसआर केस. तो सीबीआई ने केस लिया था अगस्त में. देन उसके बाद 2020 का दिसंबर में सिर्फ एक नॉर्मल सा स्टेटमेंट आया था, द इन्वेस्टिगेशन प्रोसीड्योर इज ऑन, before 2 years. Then in the past 2 years there was nothing in the case. Is the time many things has came up, and we have to do a lot of hard work. We have to push like a lot, so that things must be effective, and at least kuch ho paye justice ke liye. Sushant deserve complete and fair justice, and it's all about how we sustain the pressure on upon everyone. This much I wanted to convey. And Varun, since I guess I have joined your session after a long time, I would like to know from you what the thing you were suggesting that we should focus on to make things super effective, because you can understand the gravity of the situation where we are standing right now.
So even though uh, sorry, got distracted. Yeah. So we all are playing our part, Chitali, and we should continue to play our parts. What you do on ground, what I can do on YouTube and social media digitally, what many warriors are doing around the world, अपने अपने तरीके से. I think each one of us matters. Each voice matters. We need to continue doing that. हम लोग वहां से तो नहीं. Plus अब हमारे कुछ एडिशनल रोल्स भी बन चुके हैं, एंड आई थिंक वी रियली नीड टू प्ले आवर पार्ट, आवर रोल वेरी वेरी diligently, which is to be there standing for the family as well. Whilst Priyanka, the entire family actually is fighting the bigger battle, कबाल से लड़ना, उनके अगेंस्ट करना, चीजें बोलना, giving us tweets, and all we can do is help her एम्पलीफाई दैट. चाहे वो रीट्वीट करके, क्यूटी करके, जैसे भी करके, वी नीड टू एम्पलीफाई on all social media. We need to talk more about Sushant, get more newer people to get engaged, involve them, talk about it. And जैसे एक मेरे साथ टैगलाइन अब अटैच मेरे साथ भी हो गई है, मिशन क्लीन अप, तो हम सबके ऊपर वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है टू क्लीन इट अप एज वेल. क्योंकि कहते हैं ना, एक घर बनाया है हम सब ने मिलके सुशांत की इस फाइट का. उस घर को साफ रखना भी हम सबकी ही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, उस फैमिली को इकट्ठे रखना भी हमारी ही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. सो वी विल हैव टू कंटिन्यू क्लीनिंग इट अप every now and then, because the amount of hatred, negativity, or sarcastically होके या the good cop bad cop game खेल के कुछ लोग जो फैमिली को टारगेट कंटिन्यूसली कर रहे हैं, we really have to be there as a shield. We have already promised Priyanka Di and the family that we are the warriors. We will continue to stand by them, for them till the end. I think that's the only thing that I would suggest, that be very, very honest towards Sushant, towards this fight. Rest, anything else doesn't matter. Anybody who can say anything, have, जिसके पास एक मुंह है वो तो बोलेगा ही, so उनको बोलने दो. But we continue and we focus only on Sushant. और अगर कुछ कोई करता है कुछ गलत, तो we fight back. अब मैं वो वाला वरुण नहीं रहा who says कि what, just ignore. Ignore एक लिमिट तक करो, उसके बाद just fight back. You don't have to give in. End of the day, if you've not done anything wrong, you don't have to be scared, you don't have to worry, and keep fighting. Keep this fight on, because end of the day, this cabal just wants us to stop. They want to demotivate us, they want to attack us, they want Priyanka Di to sit quiet and not go against. And this fight is only going to get uglier. हमारे पे सेशंस बनेंगे, हमारे पे स्पेसेस बनेंगे, हमारे पे ट्वीट्स होंगे. Let them do whatever nonsense they want to do. We will not stop, and this fight will never stop till the family gets a closure. Period. बस इतना ही कहूंगा मैं.
Varun, can I just add 2 to 3 more lines?
Sure.
Okay, see, I'll tell you one thing. अभी जो सिचुएशन है, आई विटनेस सामने आया है. अभी इतना दिन से क्यों नहीं आया था? 2.5 years वो कहाँ पे थे? I don't want to go back to over there. अभी चलो इतना दिन के बाद अगर उनको लगा है, I need to come in front and I need to, convey certain things which might can help to get a person to get a justice. वही I guess बड़ी बात है. And CBI उनका जो टेस्टिमनी है उनको रिकॉर्ड कर ले. That will be great. नाउ एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगी. अभी जो सिचुएशन है, यू कैन सी रिपब्लिक भी बहुत दिन से कुछ बोल नहीं रहा था, क्योंकि अभी रिपब्लिक हैज आल्सो स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट द केस in the prime time debate. SSR case is being discussed, everybody is talking. Pradeep ji bhi, she is doing his like show on this case. इस कंडीशन पे फैमिली का सामने रहना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है. आज अगर फैमिली नहीं रहता सामने, इतना सब कुछ होता. बट शफरत एक क्वेश्चन पूछता कि ये तो फाइट एसएसआर वॉरियर्स लोग लड़ रहे हैं, तो अभी जब प्रियंका भी सामने आके कुछ बोलती है, क्योंकि सिंस शी इज द सिस्टर, हम लोग तो वॉरियर्स है, वी आर फाइटिंग फॉर द फाइट फॉर हिज जस्टिस. बट उनका एक स्टेटमेंट ही अलग से इम्पोर्टेंस वाला होती है. और फैमिली अगर सामने से कुछ भी बोलती है, दैट थिंग दैट गो टू अ डिफरेंट एक्सटेंट, बहुत सारा इम्पोर्टेंस ऐड हो जाती है उनका स्टेटमेंट में. तो यहाँ पे एजेंसीज भी तो ये नोटिस कर रहा है कि पहले ये जो मूवमेंट था, ये एसएसआर वॉरियर्स थे, ह्यूज नंबर ऑफ पीपल वाज fighting, but right now families also came in a front and she is ready to do fight the battle. उनसे जो भी हो पाए she is doing. She is going in the republic, she is speaking to all of them. Yesterday as well she has spoken to Rup Kumar Shah. This is also very very crucial and important, being of a member of the family to be in the front. Okay, now people who have targeted, who are still targeting, I mean, do you even understand the gravity of the situation where we are standing right now at the present point of time? Family का सामने रहना is very important. Let kindly be Priyanka be in the front. We are standing strong with her and हम लोगों से जो हो पाए हम लोग तो कर ही रहे हैं. बट अभी का सिचुएशन पे सामने रह के उनको प्रोटेक्ट करना, शील्ड करना इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, very much important. क्योंकि she has lost her brother, she will be in the front and we can be after her, in the fight for justice. And rest अभी नेक्स्ट ईयर जो आने वाला है 2-3 दिन के बाद, ऑब्वियसली वी विल बी डूइंग समथिंग. देखते हैं क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग इस मूवमेंट को और भी पुश करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट ईयर से मेरा एक सिंपल सा मैं इसको इसको अभी इस तरीके से लेना चाहूंगी, इन स्पाइट ऑफ अभी जो सिचुएशन है उसके बाद भी अगर देखूंगी इफ एनीबॉडी इज टारगेटिंग फैमिली, मेरा तो बहुत क्लियर है आप लोग तो भाई इस फाइट के लिए जस्टिस के लिए हो ही नहीं। अभी सिचुएशन है, आई विटनेस आ रहा है सामने, वी आर रिक्वेस्टिंग सीबीआई टू प्रोब द पर्सन। अभी जिनको अगर अभी फैमिली को टारगेट करना है, सो आई कंसिडर दैट यू पीपल आर वेर नेवर हियर फॉर द जस्टिस। माई फोकस विल बी वेरी क्लियर टू फोकस ऑन द मूवमेंट, एंड हम लोग मूवमेंट एंड ये जो ऑन गोइंग इश्यूज है उसको और भी ज्यादा हाईलाइट करने के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं, एंड डेफिनेटली एज अ शील्ड वी आर गोइंग टू स्टैंड स्ट्रॉन्ग विथ फैमिली।
Absolutely.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि अभी आई डोंट नो व्हाट सीबीआई इज गोइंग टू डू इन द नेक्स्ट ईयर, आई डोंट हैव एनी क्लू। प्रियंका दी इज सेल्फ सफिशिएंट, मे बी वो लोग जब भी कुछ करेंगे उनका दिमाग में ये भी रहेगा कि अभी तो फैमिली में इस तरह का फैमिली भी सामने आके डट के खड़े हैं, दे आर ऑल्सो डिमांडिंग जस्टिस। सो इवेंचुअली इट हैज क्रिएटेड अ लॉट ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंस इन द केस। पहले का बात अलग था, इस सर वॉरियर्स थे, अभी फैमिली भी सामने खड़ा है। तो अभी ये टाइम है फैमिली को क्वेश्चन करने का नहीं, उनके साथ खड़ा होके ये लड़ाई लड़ने का।
बिल्कुल।
ठीक है, so this is the thing, again, and the thing which you have told, I echo the same. Since we are here for 2.5 years right now, um, ऐसा नहीं बस हम लोगों का टैग है एसएसआर वॉरियर, एज वॉरियर we come up with some basic responsibility to protect the campaign, to safeguard the campaign, and of course like to shield the family. And Varun, in your case, your mission, the cleanup is on a roll, it seems. So good luck to you. Go ahead with your mission cleanup, and all who were available in the chat, Ayush, then Judy, Akash Virji, everyone, Sonal, Sanyukta, to all of you, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Spend this 2022 well and get an amazing new year ahead. And next year हम लोग और भी डेडिकेशन फोर्स के साथ और क्या कर सकते हैं इस कैंपेन के लिए, आई थिंक वी नीड टू थिंक अपॉन इट. And Varun, I'm looking forward in the upcoming next year, you are going to come up with some more power pack session which
Yep, we
can
will.
take this movement to a different extent altogether.
Yep, we'll all do our part. We'll play our part, and we will get justice for sure for Sushant. So thank you once again, Chatali. Have a blessed new year. Hopefully, I'll have one session before 31st. I don't know if I will, but I will try my best. Boycott Bollywood should be the theme for next year as well. उसके साथ साथ justice for Sushant Singh Rajput has to be the anthem for all of us. We will continue to fight. एक बार मैं फिर उन सबको जो इस पूरे साल 2022 में साथ हमारे जुड़े रहे, they kept on speaking and talking for Sushant. They stood by some of us as well. Came out when it was required. Uh, and also a special mention, a special thanks to Priyanka Di for exposing all the people from the cabal, both internal as well as external. वो बहुत ज़रूरी भी था. I'm sure it was not easy even for the family, especially Priyanka Di, to come out and do that, क्योंकि एक तरफ वो इतने बड़े कबाल के साथ fight कर रही हैं, at the same time she had to do a little bit of house cleaning around these moles, these people who were not even required in this movement, जो आज भी अपने आप को समझते हैं कि शायद वो इस मोमेंट का पार्ट हैं, but at least from Priyanka Di and from the family's perspective and the warriors who have always been there with the family, उनके standpoint से these guys have been exposed royally. They have been literally, I would say, asked to leave, but unfortunately ये अपने आप को अभी भी दिखाना चाहते हैं कि they are the ones who are running this movement. Unfortunately for them, their real faces are out. Everybody knows about it. मुंह पे ना भी बात करें, but at least behind their back everybody knows who these people are. So big kudos to Priyanka Di for doing what was required at the right time. क्योंकि इस मूवमेंट को जितना आगे लेके जाने के लिए वो एक स्ट्रेंथ, एक पावर की ज़रूरत है, उतना ही उस क्लीन अप की भी ज़रूरत थी. एंड आई थिंक दैट वाज रियली डन इन द मोस्ट amazing way possible. So these people stand exposed, the cabal stands exposed. Exactly. uh, so shameless, still hanging in the moment. That's the thing. Pata hote hue bhi ke Priyanka Di has, and you know the funny part is these guys are all blocked by Priyanka Di. जब तुम्हें पता है कि तुम blocked हो, कम से कम तब तो अपनी arrogance को कम करो and say we are sorry, we are moving out of the movement and just get lost is how it should have been. Anyways, so yep, more power to her. Hope 2023 becomes the year when Sushant gets justice, Disha Salian gets justice, Sushant's family, especially that 70 plus year old dad who's still sitting, waiting, fighting. You know, मैंने last जब सुना था तब भी I saw that grit, that determination, that motivation कि you know he is gonna wait for justice for his son. किस तरह से उन्होंने ताई को बोला था असली चुड़ैल तो यही है, असली डायन तो यही है. That was really important for us to hear. और वहीं से पता चलता है कि किस तरह से पूरी फैमिली को firm belief है that Tai was the one who really killed Sushant, and we all know that for a fact. uh, रावी जी, मैं सिर्फ इतना कहूंगा, मैं समझता हूँ हिंदी में आप हर जगह सब लोग चाहेंगे कि हिंदी में बात हो, बट एट द सेम टाइम कई बार क्या होता है, जिस तरह का शो है, जिस तरह का प्लेटफॉर्म है, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि उस लैंग्वेज में बात की जाए. बट आई एम श्योर विल कन्वे टू प्रियंका दी एज वेल कि हिंदी में अगर बात कर सकें तो डेफिनेटली वो करें. नमस्ते गिरिजा जी एंड हेलो.
Namaste, Varun. And it's a very sad day that we lost a centenarian, our Prime Minister's mother. We are blessed to have got somebody like Prime Minister Modi, and we are indebted to her for whatever she has done and for raising a son like this, such a person of such a noble stature and thinking, and who is able to think from all fronts for our nation. And while we appreciate the fact, and actually on this day throughout, I have been, after I heard the news, I have been only continuously been praying like we do when we lose a family member. That is what I've been doing. But when I saw the live, I came because I felt very strongly that we must express this, and I saw that in the beginning you did that. So that is one thing. Thank you so much. Another important thing is, if anybody has got any contact in among journalists, or you can reach out to Roop Kumar Shah, then it is possible, because he has said very clearly that he has been taking turns and working in 4 5 different municipal hospitals. So
Right.
he may know people or who are his colleagues working in the other hospitals.
Correct.
So we may be able to get details about Disha Salien's postmortem, which is very vital for us. So if we can do that, that will be really helpful. That is my only request. If anybody has got any contact, please try doing that. That is my
Sure.
request.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm listening to the whole thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yes,
But I
Priyanka ji
think
is
the SIT, I think even they will definitely try to reach out. They will try to
definitely,
get
definitely, they will
the
be doing it.
postmortem. That
Not
should be the
only
start.
SIT, I'm sure that he also must have been somebody who Narayan Rani and they knew about this, and they had kept him in the wraps. And now, when the situation has become a little congenial, that is when they have allowed him to come and speak it out, because they will be able to give him police protection. So that is how they have done it now, I think. So if they a person like Arnab, if they could do whatever they did to him, and if they could, you know, rake up some murder, some deaths that took place so many years back, and blame Arnab for it. For every day, if they could torture, our NCB chief, Arnab, for TRP scams like this, then what is a common man in front of them? So they would have done anything. So I'm sure one is they themselves may have many more such witnesses who will come one by one. They must have been in this 2.5 years. I'm sure they were not keeping quiet. They were trying to gather more evidences and keep them ready so that the case becomes stronger. A minister like that will not come and speak out in public. There will be total responsibility. He
Yeah.
knows that. So he knows that he will be held accountable for it. So he must have been equally anxious to get very reliable, foolproof evidences as much as they can. So they may have many more such people, and slowly, one by one, I think they will release them because they also want to see how public respond. Like, for example, the question like, why 2.5 years ke baad mein? I really feel that ये क्वेश्चन पूछ पूछ के हम लोगों को मार डालते हैं. इतने साल के बाद क्यों बात कर रहे हो? तो after molestation, after rape, after financial fraud, after so many, after even domestic disputes, people don't gather the courage to come and speak out in the public. It takes a long time for somebody to do that. So we must understand that. And now he has openly admitted that I have a family, I have to think about their security and safety. So instead of appreciating them for coming out now, if we keep on asking why not until now, then people will just retreat. That is how Me Too movement died in India, because we went on asking that question. So instead of questioning the people who played those wrong roles, we went on questioning the victims. Many people did that. So they went back into the shell. So at least now we must welcome, give a complete hearing. If you have any further questions, we can ask without offending them, without hurting them. Whatever they know from their information, let them come and speak. If somebody says some information and one or two things go wrong, we should not get angry also. Now, for him, of course, everything, whatever, like Priyanka ji said, whatever we all had said, he had corroborated that. Nothing went, and everywhere he spoke in so many channels, everywhere there is no variation. He has spoken in the same way, the same details he has presented. But there are times when somebody can come and they may have make some mistakes. They may not say everything as per our liking, but we must take only what is relevant for us and take, because people's memory fails. Not everybody may have the same memory. One accident site, this we conduct as an experiment. One accident site, 5 people watch it. After 5 days, you ask the people, everybody will give different information.
Yeah.
Whether the bus came on the wrong side, whether the car came on the wrong side, who fainted, what happened, kiska kaanch kitna toota. People will not give the same information. Because one is, people may see it from different perspectives, different angles. So that is also there. People may not remember, people may be in a hurry. So many things happen. So we have to give benefit of doubt. And unless we do that, people will not come and speak in the public. We cannot troll them. We cannot bash them asking so many questions like that. So it's important. Otherwise, we will just silence that movement. तो 10 लोग आके बोलेंगे तो उसमें one or two things may not be gelling with our research or whatever we have, but उनको सामने क्या टिक लगा वो बोल रहे हैं. So immediately let us not brand them ये बॉलीवुड का चमचे हैं. We will take only what is relevant to us and tell them, okay, this does not go with our research. तो शायद आप और उसके बारे में याद रख के आइए वापस. That would be enough. So I think this is how we will be able to encourage more people to come and speak. Like we all requested the government that he should be given protection. Priyanka ji had written, all of us had written in the tweet. Like this for everybody, if we are supportive, then more people will come out. Probably even policemen could come and talk about. Everybody has got a conscience. So even policemen could come and talk about. Even some ambulance drivers could come and talk about. And some chaviwala would have said, no, no, this person did not go at all. Somebody else may come and talk something. So we never know. But unless we give them an open hearing and a feeling that it is okay to come and talk, and it's okay to make a few mistakes, and they are not going to be immediately uh, you know put put under scrutiny and all the time criticized, harassed, तो ही लोग आएंगे. So this is very important. We don't have to accept everything that people say. We have to be very watchful. कौन क्या बोल रहा है? We have to make a note of it, make a record about it, but not insult them in public, not tell them get lost. Don't talk like that, but listen to them. That is how we will be encouraging more people to come out. At least the political environment has become somewhat flexible, somewhat rather congenial for people to come and speak. They are not intimidated, they are not afraid now for their lives. So, if we do that, then I think we will be able to get more information, which will be useful to us. That's what I think. This is
Sure.
my only request to
No,
everybody, so that we don't troll them. And if we can get more people to convince anybody who speaks something about it, if they know something about it, let them come and talk about it. That's it.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for those points. Great points. And once again, I will try one more session, but thanks to you as well, Girjaji, for doing what you've done on this platform and otherwise also what you do through Rotary Club and the other activities that you do. Thank you for this amazing 1 year. बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला, बहुत सारी चीजें सेशंस के थ्रू, आपके words of wisdom के through, people have really kind of learned the right way of handling certain situations. So thank you, and we are all looking forward to next year as well with
Yes.
more insights.
Thank you, Varun, for your support for good value systems. These are role models that youngsters should look up to. And I'm so happy that you're doing it without any expectation, for giving me a chance to, talk about addiction. Because when this happened with Sushant, we are getting very good response from a lot of people who are trying to get themselves de-addicted, and they are going to different centers or taking the measures, going to counselors. So at least about 100 people have come out. So that is a big, I did not expect this, so I'm so very grateful. And we will continue from 7th onwards. So
Perfect.
eh, कितने लोगों का फैमिली पे हम हंसी लाए. How many people have stopped crying thinking about that? I'm so happy. How many mothers, how many wives, how many children must have reclaimed their family member? That is something very stupendous, something we did not expect. Yeah. Thank you so much for the
And
platform.
no,
And thanks
thank
to
you for
all
it.
the friends and all the platform people who are coming, watching, and giving me support. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Stay blessed and love to your family as well, and happy New Year in advance. We will talk again. Take care.
Happy New Year to everybody. I'll just log out, but I'm listening. Yeah.
Sure.
So
And
that
anyways, I will also be ending this session, guys. Like I said, this was the last open mic. Once again, heartfelt gratitude to each one of you, from all of us: Rachna, Shalini, Sonal, Judy, Sanyukta, Jill, Ayush,
Padmaja.
Paddy, RS, and then the list is long. Satish ji, VP, and you know who you are
Please,
for this
everybody.
platform.
Yes.
Rubal
Everybody in
ji,
the movement also.
yeah,
Even if they don't come to our channel, as long as they are supporting that justice for SSR, yes.
correct.
Everybody is our friend and family. We pray for everybody's happiness in the coming year. And कोई भटक गया तो आ जाएंगे अपने आप. Because truth has got that power. I'm very sure.
True.
So just let us be calm and do our part. It will
So
happen.
why don't you do this? It's an ad hoc request. Before I end, why don't you hum maybe some mantra or something to end this session, and then we'll end it there. And मेरी तरफ से thank you everyone. Take care. God bless. Road for Sushant Singh Rajput, Disha Salian, and everybody who needs justice. And we'll continue no matter what happens. We will not stop. So I leave it with that, and thank you so much, Gujaji. Please go ahead.
Okay. I will sing the song of MS Subbulakshmi. I have sung this before also. It is one of my favorite songs because it talks about the ultimate truth of life. We are all together, and for very trivial things, we keep fighting. So we should learn to let go of that. We never know which moment is going to be our end. So let us keep peace and understand that we are all in this world like bubbles for some time and do our part. So just praying to God to give us that wisdom and look forward to the next year that every family gets all the happiness that they deserve. With this prayer, I will just sing the song and then after that you can close.
Sure. Thank you.
Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare எண்ணி எண்ணி கரையும் நீண்டாயிசும் மண்டி மண்டி கரையுന്ന മോഹമും എണ്ണി എണ്ണി കരയും നീണ്ടായിസും മണ്ടി മണ്ടി കരയുന്ന മോഹമും നിത്തമോരോർമ സിന്ധി ചിരിക്കുവേ ചത്തുപോകുന്നു പാപം ശിവ ശിവ നിത്തമോരോർമ ചിന്തിച്ചിരിക്കു വേസത്തു പോകുന്നു പാപം ശിവ ശിവ കൃഷ്ണ കൃഷ്ണ മുകുന്ദ ജനാർദ്ദന കൃഷ്ണ ഗോവിന്ദ നാരായണ ഹരി കൂടിയല്ല പിറക്കുന്ന നേരത്തും കൂടിയല്ല മരിക്കുന്ന നേരത്തും കൂടിയല്ല പിറക്കുന്ന നേരത്തും കൂടിയല്ല മരിക്കുന്ന നേരത്തും മധ്യേ ഇങ്ങനെ കാണുന്ന നേരത്തും മധ്യേ ഇങ്ങനെ കാണുന്ന നേരത്തും മത്സരിക്കുന്നതെന്തിനെ നാമൃത മത്സരിക്കുന്നതെന്തിനെ നാമൃത കൃഷ്ണ കൃഷ്ണ മുകുന്ദ ജനാർദ്ദന കൃഷ്ണ ഗോവിന്ദ നാരായണ ഹരേ കൃഷ്ണ ഗോവിന്ദ നാരായണ ഹരേ. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. See you guys later. Good night. Bye bye.